Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all of the books that I got for Christmas. Now, it's a little late, but I couldn't get to my box where I get all of my packages because we were snowed in. So it's kind of late, but not too late. So I think I'm still doing a good job with my life and filming, so it's okay. We're just gonna go through all the books. There are a lot of books, so I'm not gonna go in depth with every single one because that would probably take like more than 45 minutes, and we're trying to not have that much of a video because I wouldn't watch it if it was more like even 30 minutes or more. I have problems paying attention, so we're just gonna wrap it up really fast with all these books. The first two I got, the first one is 1916 and the other is, that's my hair, is 1949, Morgan Llewellyn. These are books about the Irish Revolution and things that were happening after Ireland got independence, minus Northern Ireland. And so after the independence was won, then we continue on with the Troubles and the other issues of violence and what was happening in Northern Ireland and even in England with the IRA bombing and killing people. Yeah. I am extremely fascinated with Ireland because I'm Irish American. These are heavy, I'm gonna put them down. And I'm actually currently reading 1921. I know. I'm supposed to read first 1916 and then 1921, you know, because we're trying to follow the timeline, but no, I had 1921 from like 8 months ago. It's like really old copy, really used, kind of falling apart, so I was a little nervous about it falling apart before I could read it because I can't find the 1921 other than like Kindle or a hardcover copy that's like $45 on, and I was like, I need to read this before it falls apart, so I'm doing it out of order. It's a book series by Morgan Llewellyn about the Irish independence and then also the Troubles in the IRA and the fight to bring Northern Ireland back into the Republic of Ireland. It's been unsuccessful, but I am really fascinated and wanting to know more about my ancestors' history in Ireland specifically during these time periods. Now, this is all Phryne Fisher mysteries. I'm currently reading another one. It's in my bedroom. I'm not gonna bring it out. It's just like, it's the 17th or 18th book. So I have these three as well, and I'm just missing the 21st book of the series, and I'll get that later. But I got so many Amazon gift cards, I was just like, just get them all. Well, almost all, but you know, we're good to go. Now, this book was gifted to me by my fiance. It's about foxes, so that's why I'm really excited about foxes, because I love foxes. They're my favorite animal, and this is about a person that is traveling and, you know, interacting with foxes. It's like, okay, this is an interesting idea of a book, but I'm totally into it because I'm obsessed with foxes. You can see that thing right there, that fox, and then over here it's like a dapper fox. It's really cute. I like to decorate with foxes of any kind, so this is going to be an interesting read. I'm not 100% sure if it's nonfiction or fiction, or it's like fiction but not enough to be classified as nonfiction because it's based, so there's like a fox rescue also that this man visits, and it's based on a real fox rescue like in the Maryland, Virginia area, but the writer changed it So I don't know 100% if it's nonfiction or fiction, but I'm still intrigued. I still want to read it. Next up is this lovely thing. Only like $6. I totally don't mind these small type of books because I can fit them in random places on my very busy shelf. I was really interested in the Midnight Crossroads series by Charlene Harris for a long time, but I just kept putting it off, and it was on my TBR, and I was like, okay, it's only $7, you know, I need to get it because Amazon gift cards, duh. So I finally did after years of thinking about it, which that happens sometimes with books, with me, maybe just in general, because I see some of your TBRs, and there's a lot more books on your TBRs than mine, so I don't think you can judge. Next up is A Most Malicious Murder. This is a self-published book, and I don't even remember how I found it, but I think it was recommended to me by Amazon. You like the you know, books that you might like at the bottom. Yeah, so I bought it, Amazon gift card. I'm interested to see how this plays out because it's a mystery, but the twist is that Edgar Allan Poe doesn't die. Am I reading that right? Yes, so he doesn't die. It's an alternate like world, and Edgar Allan Poe overcomes his demons and he lives, so he doesn't die. So like, I'm really fascinated at that alone. Not just mentioning that because he overcomes his demons, but he's in like a bad, or not, no, it is like it's a bad situation, wrong time type of thing where he's thought to have killed someone and now he has to solve this mystery, so he is not tried for murder. I'm looking forward to this one, and I do like the cover is simple, but I really like it. Shout out to Melanie Fletcher. Now these two books were gifted to me by Erica. Thank you, Erica. They are Stephen Graham Jones, and I wanted seriously during Halloween to read at least Mongrels, but then Mongrels. I wanted to read Mongrels, and also My Heart is a Chainsaw, but Amazon canceled those orders, and I kept trying to buy them, but they did not want to go through. And that was the same for Tales of the Hinterland. For some reason, Amazon kept canceling my orders for Halloween. So the Tales of the Hinterland did go through, but none of Stephen Graham Jones' books went through for Halloween 2021, which really pissed me off. But I now have 2 Stephen Graham Jones novels, and I'm going to probably read Mongrels first because that was on my list and I couldn't get it. But this one is a surprise, and it's a pleasant surprise. It seems like a slasher book, and I'm intrigued by that premise. Now, next up is Red Tigress. I read Blood Heir, 2018, 2019, when y'all tried to cancel me because I said that the whole thing with Blood Heir was BS. Okay. And I think it's funny that now the likes and dislikes don't matter, but I had a bunch of booktubers in 2018 randomly unfollow me everywhere, and it just so happened that I had a shitload of dislikes on all of my videos because of this, that controversy. I'm glad that the author decided to publish Blood Heir and Red Tigress, and then the 3rd book coming out, I think this year, because the whole drama was inappropriate. And I saw a lot of people like Francina Simone who stood up for the author get absolutely slammed, worse than me, because at that time I was like a year into BookTube and Twitter, and so people didn't know me as much, but really, okay. And so, yeah, it did turn out to be not an actual issue. Yeah, so, I mean, I am trying to support this author and everything she does in the future, and I'm excited to read Red Tigress because I've been told that Red Tigress is actually better than the first book, and I'm intrigued by that. This one now. That sounded mean, but okay. Kevin Hearn. I loved the Iron Druid Chronicles until this last book happened. And Kevin Hearn did Atticus dirty. I was pissed. That's what I was. I was pissed, and I was not happy about that. It was not freaking literary fiction. It's urban fantasy. So ending Atticus as Kevin did in that last book, was very upset. But I am jumping in with this book because it's in the world of Atticus, alternative world, but it's not. It's, someone completely different. It's a, wizard going about his daily life, and stuff happens, kind of like Atticus. But, so I'm really hoping that this is a bit better. I really do. But we shall see, right? We'll see. I've gotten mixed reviews on this book from friends that have read it. Some really love it, some really don't like it, and I think some of them are still upset about the ending of the Iron Druid Chronicles, and I understand. But, it is a different series altogether, so I'm holding out hope. Now, this is another book that my fiance got me for Christmas, and I took quite a few philosophy classes in college. I did read The Cave and a bunch of other stuff. I said stuff, a bunch of... I'm using the word stuff a lot today, but, it is a Saturday, so I'm trying to function. So you can just give me some grace, okay? I read a lot of other works of Plato and Aristotle, and I have those books like somewhere over there. I saved a lot of the books, philosophy books, from my colleges instead of returning them, whatever. So they're on my shelf, just sitting pretty. And this book is author Herman, and it's going over the philosophy of Plato, but also Aristotle. Now, actually, I am Team Plato. I am not Team Aristotle. Aristotle just bothers me. He's annoying. Sorry. I can't do it with him. He just says some stupid stuff. I don't know what else to say. Plato is a little more bearable. They're both hard to read, but at least Plato has a good amount of ideas. Aristotle, I can agree with, half, give or take half, of what he says, probably less. So, I am Team Plato. But this is talking about Plato and Aristotle and their differences and their agreements, and just overall the philosophy, their differing views, philosophy, life, your morals, belief systems, so on and so forth. So this is a nonfiction read. It's probably going to take me a while because Plato and Aristotle and just any Greek philosopher is very heavy, very heavy. But I'm still looking forward to this as well. Lastly, it's a very heavy book, so I might not hold it up all the time. Yeah. It's like a weapon, and it's hardcover too. So if I have someone entering my apartment or whatever, I can just go BAM! And I would probably knock them out. It's go tell the bees that I am gone. I can't hold this up. Ow. Okay, and you heard that thud, right? Yeah, that was that book. I have not read an Outlander book for quite some time because it took her so long to publish this recent book. I don't even think it's the last one. I think it's the second to last one. I don't even know. I am behind by like a season or two of the show. I prefer the show. The books are a bit of a problem, to say the least. I used to be a huge Outlander fan when I was in community college long time ago, and in all those, you know, Facebook groups when I had Facebook. And yeah, I don't like that aspect anymore. I have a few friends that have still stuck around. And actually, Dave, my friend from that, you know, one of the Facebook groups, sent this to me. Thanks, Dave. And I'm interested to see about this book and how much I remember. In no way am I going to read the other books. Not even the other book previous to this, to know what's going on. No. That book is like 800 or 900 pages. I have other stuff to do in my life. I'm not rereading the book. So I'm going to go into with this book hoping that I remember. Sorry if that is insulting or like annoying, but I can't reread a 900 page book just to know what, like, every single aspect of what's going on in this newest one. I'm just gonna look how many pages. Oh, 888, so it's a little shorter than the other the previous book. What was the previous book name? I'm gonna look it up. I have the knowledge in my hands. Written it in my own heart's blood. Yeah, that book is so freaking big. I'm not doing it. Sorry to the fans of Outlander. I'm not gonna reread it just to read this book. But I am very interested to see where it goes. I know quite a few people that stopped reading the Outlander series and just watches the TV show because Diana has interesting writing and plotting styles, and the fact that they're basically, as far as I'm aware, that almost every single family member or very closely related family member of the Fraser clan family, like with Jamie and Claire, are sexually assaulted in one way or another. And there was a whole debate and argument that lasted so long time ago, where people were bringing this up, how it's like it's not really possible in a way that almost every single family member of the Fraser family is assaulted, and some of them multiple times. And then the whole argument was, well, this is what happened during this time period. I'm like, okay, so there was a lot of sexual assault that happened, but you're going to be assaulted like 3 times, and then your whole other, like, all your family members and, you know, close of kin, that's gonna be as well. No, I think there's just a plot issue. This is going to be interesting anyway. Okay, so that is all of my books that I got for Christmas and or that I bought with Amazon gift cards, right? So I don't know if I'm going to get through all of these this year, because I also have books from last year that I need to get through. But I'm still very thankful and very happy that I could get all of these books. Thank you so much for watching my big book haul. I guess you could, yeah, it's a Christmas book haul. It's a Christmas book haul video. Thank you so much and have a great reading day. Bye.